It's a new era. This is such a great place. We're in Atlanta. The center of college football is right here. Obviously, with the Super Bowl just being played here, the national championship was here last year. You know, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is 0.9 miles away, and some of the great games in college football, you know, played there. And the conversation around college football should be here in Atlanta, and it should be here at Georgia Tech. And the culture that exists here in Atlanta, and then having, you know, one of the top 7 academic institutions right here that we can sell to recruits and recruits' parents. It's a special place.
What excites you about this class? It's your first class.
Yeah, just the length that we've been able to add to the roster, length, speed, athleticism, and we'll continue that moving forward in all the signing classes. That's very important to us. But just getting them there, getting them here to the culture, and you know, letting the culture help them become great players.
You were able to pull a guy like Jemias away from Auburn, Florida State, Miami. Yep. What does that tell you? I mean, it's your first class, but what does that tell you about kind of what you could be able to do here at Tech?
Well, that's the way it should be. You know, the top players that are in the Southeast, the top players that are national, should want to come to Georgia Tech. And we're going to market ourselves that way. We're going to brand ourselves. We're going to build our culture that's very inviting to the elite players that are around the country and that are in our own backyard. And I think it sends a signal when Jemias Griffin, Marquez Ezzard, who was a 4-star receiver, who was local, come to Georgia Tech. You know, it's a signal to the other 2020, 2021 classes that Georgia Tech is the place to be, and we're going to be, you know, on the national stage very, very soon in college football.
You want to do the lighter stuff?
Yeah, let me do one more for over here. I saw when you were on the recruiting trail, you did like the midnight visits. You just kind of did some stuff that I don't think we've seen at Tech in a while.
And the helicopters.
And the helicopters.
Hold on, we're gonna get to the helicopters.
Okay.
Hold on, don't steal my stuff now.
You know, what inspires those types of pitches and bringing them here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just as we're trying to get the brand out there, we're very active on social media. We want to make sure that we're relevant, that we're you know, out there doing things that are creative, because this is the Georgia Institute of Technology, where innovation breeds success. And so when we do the Midnight Madness thing, so when it comes the contact period and we have coaches in people's living room at 12:01 a.m., you know, that sends a message to other recruits that Georgia Tech is for real in this recruiting landscape, and it's a very tough one. That we've got great schools that we're competing against, great programs, but Georgia Tech should be in that conversation for the elite players, and us doing those things, sending 8 to 10 coaches in on home visits, lets people know that we're for real.
You want to just walk with that, just kind of hold it low. That is a stabilizer, so that would be. It's going to look smoother if you shoot it.
Smooth.